Are we on? Ah, there we are. You must forgive me. My equipment is in dire need of an upgrade. No you don't. Alright. Now then, I would first like to thank you all for coming out on such short notice. Infernal creatures. Welcome to Spookfest. I am Dr. Stanley Spook, a world-famous biologist.
World famous.
Something you'd like to add, Frank?
No, please. Continue with your spiel.
Very well. I specialize in the study and creation of unnatural and supernatural life forms. Frank here was one of my first creations. He was sewn together using spare parts.
Hey, has anyone seen my pinky?
Anyway, the reason I brought you all here is... I apologize. Frank is a little angry because I've decided to lock him up tonight. He can't be trusted. His dealings can be rather shady.
Hey, why don't you let me be a tour guide, huh? I'll show him around. I mean, for $50, I'll do it for free.
Over my dead body.
That'll work too.
Unfortunately, Frank is right. We're out of money, which is why I've opened up my facility to the public. You never know who might be a potential investor. Anyway, each of my subjects are divided into separate habitats based on biological origin. And rest assured, I've taken all the necessary precautions
That he can afford.
to keep the more dangerous creatures from harming anyone. But probably still a good idea to keep your hands to yourself. Don't touch anything. And watch your step. Be mindful of the orange bases at the ends of walls. And remember to stay in your assigned group. And also, please, no flash photography or flashlights. You wouldn't want to anger any of the, Well, you get the idea. To be perfectly honest, they're more afraid of you than you are of them.
Master, I did what you requested.
Hugo, have you finished all the final preparations?
Yes, Master.
Ah, great. And you've double-checked all the locks.
I made sure that they were all unlocked, Master.
Excellent. And wait, unlocked?
I made sure not to feed any of the creatures, especially the big lizard.
No. I said to feed all of the creatures, especially the big lizard.
Master, I think something bit me on my hump.
Oh, dear Lord. Please excuse me, folks.
Hey, you, come here. Listen, as you can see, our professor friend here doesn't really have a good hold on things, alright? I, on the other hand, happen to have a little business adventure. In fact, you might even recognize some of the creatures in this little haunted mansion of his. See, I have a friend who's a big-time Hollywood producer. What I do is I let him in on what Dr. Spook's up to in this place, and he makes a hit movie out of it. We split the box office right down the middle. It's great, you know? So, what I'm thinking is, why sink your money into this Spookfest haunted house deal when you can invest in my movie? I'll be fair with you. I'll split the box office right down the middle. 80-20. I mean, come on.
No, he was angry.
Think it over.
Wait. Think what over? He didn't pitch his movie idea, did he? I told you not to share my discoveries!
Master, the big lizard is missing!
No, Hugo, it's not missing. Go back, I'm sure it's in the habitat.
No, Master! Just big footprints!
Why don't you go have a second look?
Yes, Master!
This big lizard Hugo is speaking of is a great reptile thought to be extinct for over 100 million years. But I found and captured one, alive, in South America. The species is called Suchomimus, but I like to call it Spookomimus.
That's a dumb name.
I'm sorry, Frank?
Rhinoceros? Yeah, stinks.
Well, when you discover a prehistoric reptile, you can call it whatever you like.
Master, I found the spoon-fed terror chops, and I'm in the cage with it right now.
Don't just stand there! Get out of the cage, you fool!
Right? Yes,
Oh. Don't worry, folks. It's perfectly safe. Isn't it, Hugo? Hugo, you're still alive, aren't you?
Yes, Master.
Ah, there, you see, he's quite all right. Yeah, hopefully he bit that hump off. Now then, there isn't much time. I'm sure my subjects are very anxious to meet you. You'll begin down the hallway of portraits. I've collected each one from a different haunted mansion I've studied in from across the globe. Now, let's not waste any more time. Off you go!
Hey! Remember what we discussed?
No, don't think about what you discussed! What was the one thing I told you not to bring up tonight, and you had to bring it up to them? I asked you nicely, don't bring up the movie thing, and yet you...